this story came to mind for me immediately last week, and it's from one of our customers called CHG Healthcare. CHG Healthcare, they're based in the US. They're a healthcare company that's really focused on staffing and recruiting, among other things, and trying to help really find ways to connect caregivers with patients across rural environments, large city environments, and things like that. So they have a very complex network that they're looking to build. And Brian Reed was kind enough to share these slides with us. He shared this on a call with us a few months ago, and it just blew me away. And I love his way of articulating this. He's VP of Experience Design at CHG Healthcare, and he told us basically how he's approached bringing journey management to life. And it was such a great articulation of kind of everything we want to show today. And it gives a really nice visual. So Brian joined CHG Healthcare about 6 months ago, maybe 7 months ago. Time flies. But he was trying to articulate some of the benefits of thinking about journey management. And so what he did is he went into a meeting with some of his other executive leadership team and was trying to showcase how journeys can act as kind of that contextual layer, like I was mentioning. And so what he did is he went into the group of kind of leadership group and said, all right, I'm going to show you this old school journey map, this kind of overall flow map. And I want you to say, how does this make you feel? What response does this elicit within you? And immediately everybody's response is like, yeah, I'm overwhelmed, kind of turned off. This is something that maybe I don't know where to draw my eye, or I don't know where to focus. And said, okay, great. So imagine I'm going to try and tell you a story about the physician's journey in this context. What do you think? And immediately guards went up. He said, great. Now, what if I said, all right, I'm going to tell you a story about the physician's journey, but I'm going to build a fire. We're going to sit by the fire. I'll pour you a glass of wine. It'll be really nice. And then I want to tell you a story. What kind of feelings does that elicit? And it was very much a feeling of like, oh, way more comfortable. I'm open to this. This is kind of more collaborative. I said, great. Now, which of these will you remember? And so immediately everyone rallied around the idea of like, well, the fireside chat, of course. That's far more, it doesn't feel like a business meeting. It feels like something that is contextual. It feels like something that is comfortable and I can really understand. And I love that analogy. And this is where Brian then turned this and said, to be effective, journey management must really be easy to understand. So having a kind of common language and simplicity so that all audiences can understand it, but that it's also giving that high level overview to showcase, hey, as we're thinking about a physician journey in that case, or an end customer journey, depending on your own business, how can we structure this in such a way that we can tell a really clear picture to those who may not be as aware? But the interior of those journeys must have depth and granularity. So they must be backed by data. They must be backed by true insights and workflows, so that as you're looking at the high level, mountain view pretty picture that he showed, it's backed up by concrete information. And another way that he articulated this was looking at the artifacts. So the way he put this, which I love, is the highest level artifact should be lowest in granularity. So it's easy to understand. It's high fidelity. You can look at it. You can grab it. It's that fireside chat story. But as you dig into layers deeper, mid-level artifact down to low-level artifact, the granularity should increase. It should be backed by more information. It should be structured around, hey, what are the insights that you're gathering? You should be able to really build this out and build out this foundation. And this was such a great way to articulate how journey management can work and where we've seen success with customers that we've worked with, and how our own teams are looking to use journeys and journey management to manage our own business. And so I wanted to share this because it honestly aligns so well with everything that we're doing and everything that we're building here at TheyDo. And so just switching over to our side, what we really believe for journey management is that context is really, really important. And so when you're thinking about how you want to structure your journeys and how you want to take all your research and deliver this back to impact, like we said at the beginning, context is super important. Numbers alone can't always just do this.